Back for another weekly workout rundown. We got the 10th through the 15th. A couple things here. We got the dumbbell walking lunge as well as some strict deficit handstand push-ups. So two a little bit more challenging workouts because one, it's weighted for a lunge, and two, the deficit handstand push-up. So a couple things I'm thinking about here is, can I do this in like 4 sets or less? So if I can do 3 to 5 at a time, I'm actually going to be able to get through this. You're going to want to break these up early because handstand push-ups are something that if they fail, you can no longer do them at all. So singles might be a really good option for a couple people, or that might even be the final round of this workout. On the walking lunge, I want to, just keep it a nice, smooth, consistent pace. Probably take a little bit of a pause at the top instead of trying to rush through super fast. The the overall distance is going to add up, but because it's decreasing each time, it's a nice reduction in how far you have to travel. And it's still less than what you do in the assessment workout, but good training for it nonetheless. Going into Tuesday, we got box jump overs, deadlifts, hang power cleans, and shoulder overhead with dumbbells. So, interesting workout here. One, because there's a here workout called DT, which uses a barbell for deadlifts, hang power cleans, and shoulder overhead with the same rep scheme. And the grip on this workout is incredibly challenging. So the box jumps are going to feel nice in the sense that they're not on your grip. However, your legs are definitely going to fill them into the later rounds. So really kind of pay attention to that. The 2 minute rest will help a little bit in letting your legs recover, but it's definitely going to add up still into those fourth and fifth rounds. Um, the preferred breaking up of this looks like 11 deadlifts. Take 5 seconds. Do your 12th deadlift, then go right into 8 hang power cleans. Set it down. After you do 8 hang power cleans, you stand up, do a ninth hang power clean, and then you do your 6 shoulder to overhead. That is the best flow, kind of saving for your grip. If you can go unbroken, I think that's fantastic, and you should kind of go for it. But your forearms are going to be on fire. So being able to do the 11, 1, 8, 1, 6, that helps kind of keep that flow. There's a 2 minute rest in between sets. Okay, so it's exactly 2 minutes. This is like mandatory. It's not a suggestion. It's you have to take 2 minutes. That's part of the workout. So, really pay attention to the clock and say, okay, 2 minutes from now, I'm going to go again. And that's just kind of how the workout flows. Going into Wednesday, partner workout. We got some toes to bar, rope climbs, and calories on skier, rower, and shuttle runs. Okay, so this one, buddy. Maybe not a buddy, might be an enemy, whatever. You're gonna do the toes bar. You can split these up how you want to. You can do the rope climbs. You can split these up how you want to. Then we're gonna do some calories on the ski erg on round one. On round two, there'll be calories on the rower, and then round three will be shuttle runs. Now, some of you might start on the rower, some of you might start on the shuttle runs. Really, just kind of depends on the class size. I don't know that we'll have all of the equipment out because the ropes do take up a decent amount of space, and the rake's going to be pretty full because of the toes bar happening. So it really kind of depends on the size of the class, but it's not really. It doesn't really matter which machine you start on for a workout like this because they're also kind of independent of each other, and the goal here is just, hey, can we get this done at a smooth, consistent pattern? Toes bar, probably thinking sets of 5 at a time with a partner. The rope climbs alternating, and then calories. So this one's a little different. So on the skier, probably going about 20 to 30 seconds hard, depending on where it happens to fall. On the rower, going anywhere from 35 to 45 seconds hard. And then on the shuttle runs, this one might be like do 3 or 4 shuttle runs and then switch. That really kind of depends on who you have paired up with. But alternating every single shuttle run is probably not a good use of time because the time it takes you to reset is not conducive. So you definitely want to be able to get at least 2, if not 3 or 4 shuttle runs in before you switch in that process. So think about those options. Thursday, we got CrossFit Total. So we've done this workout before. If you go to the library and you search CrossFit total, oh, I got to type in almost the full thing because all the stuff. So right there, you can see I've done this before. Looks like 660 is my best in 2022. Because I hit bugging me, I probably won't be able to back squat super high. So I'm not looking to do a massive amount, but it's a 1 rep max back squat, 1 rep max press, and 1 rep max deadlift. Now, we've done this a couple different iterations. The way we're doing it this time is you're gonna get 11 minutes for the squat, 8 minutes for the press, and 11 minutes for the deadlift, and you get a max of 3 attempts at each movement. So you got to be very diligent and smart about your attempts here, meaning that we'll warm up for the back squats. This will naturally warm you up for the deadlifts, but the first 11 minutes, this means that from 0 to 3, I'm kind of hitting my first set. From 3 to 7, I'm hitting my next set. And then from 7 to 11 range, I'm hitting my third and final set. And the reason we kind of have those time ranges is because you will almost 100% be with at least one partner. So it kind of gives enough room for both you guys to get that done. And you guys should be doing different weights. Outside of that, the press will be pretty similar. That one's about 0 to 3, and then just because it takes a little bit of time for changing out the weights, and then from there you can kind of go 3 to 6, 5.5, 6, and then the 6 to 8 range will kind of get that done for that third rep. You don't have to do all 3 attempts, so you just get 3 max. And then the deadlifts, this is a little bit more time because we got to load the bar with some weights in this process. So you take the bar out of the rack, sit it on the ground, start loading some weights up. You'll hit that first one just to kind of give you a baseline, and then you'll be able to kind of add from there. So I kind of recommend going back to that 1 to 4 minute range, and then 4 to 8, and then that 8 to 11 is what you're kind of aiming for those attempts in this process. Then going into Friday, we've got the possibly Brett 1000. So this depends on if he qualifies for his, does or does not qualify for his golf event that he's doing right now, or heat related. And the reason we go heat related on this one is because it is pretty high intensity to go that hard and to be able to make it happen. But the setup is a little bit unique for this particular workout due to us not wanting people to run into each other. So there's a little bit of a different run or distance or attempt that we're doing. So just kind of really pay attention to that. But you're supposed to push the pace on this workout and get it done in like 2.5 minutes. That way you get about 2 or 3 to 2.5 minutes of rest before each round. You're gonna record your slowest round. That's what we're going for. And Saturday, okay. I thought I forgot to put this in as a part of workout, but it's actually teams of 2 to 4. So you have team of 2, team of 3, team of 4. Okay. If you really need a team of 5, maybe, but that assumes there's nobody else looking. So 1,940 meter run together. This would mean all of you are going at the same time. 250 air squats. So this one, only one person's working at a time. You can split these reps however you want to. If you have 2 people, it's 125 each. If you have 4 people, it's like what 63 each, 62 each. Give or take. 48 burpees. These can be split up again, one person at a time. On the burpees, I recommend whoever gets going does at least 2 in a row before you move on, just because it'll probably be a little bit smoother. Then the 509-meter run with a plate. So again, you guys all go together, but you only take one plate. So 3 of you are not holding the plate. The other one person is. Pick somebody who's strong. These will be the big rubber plates, not the thin ones. Then we got 101 push press. Again, you can split this reps however you want to. And then we got 11 pull-ups each athlete. So this means athlete 1 does 11 pull-ups, athlete 2 does 11 pull-ups, athlete 3 does 11 pull-ups, athlete 4 does 11 pull-ups. And then we got the 82 power cleans. Again, these can be split up, maybe doing 2 or 3 at a time as a touch and go, because it really depends on what size team you have. So if you have 2, you might be doing alternating or 2 in a row. If you have 4, I would definitely do 2 to 3 in a row. be for definitely on push press probably 5 to 6 that we don't have to pick it up off the ground a ton, but you're gonna get some breaks because you have 3 other people that are working. So depends on your team size how you want to approach this one. All right, we should have a fun week. Let's get after it. See you guys at the gym.